So I want to talk about transformation. And one thing I truly believe in is manifesting and putting your mind where you want it to be. And a lot of people came into this group wanting the secret to change, to heal, to better themselves, to work through something. And I've said this before, but I wish there were a magic pill. There's not a magic pill, but there is a magic mindset. The magic mindset is that you pressed the button to join the group. You answered some of the questions, or, to get into the group. Some of you even joined through an email list. So you have taken the step. You have acknowledged that you're ready to do something. That is the first step. I cannot do it for you. No one else can do it for you, but you can do it for you. And one of the things that I was reminded of this week by my coach, because listen, guys, I have a coach too. I was in therapy for a long time, almost 2 years, at least once a week, if not twice. And when I started feeling like I was on a hamster wheel, I decided to seek a different type of healing. And I went through a lot of different ways and ended up with what I feel has helped me tremendously, which is EFT, or emotional freedom technique, and tapping, which is what I still use in my practice. But I also go to a coach that uses that as well. And I say all that to say, sometimes we just need to be heard and seen and felt. And that is what a coach can do for you. Okay. But my coach reminded me that I have manifested this retreat. It has been in my soul for a very long time, probably since I was doing yoga teacher training, going through my program to become a yoga teacher. I love hosting retreats. I have done it before in different areas, not for yoga or for a women's retreat, but in different areas of my professional career. I love the planning of it. I love the light bulb moments. I love the sense of community. I love the sense of learning. I'm a lifelong learner, and I encourage everybody to be a lifelong learner. I also say I'm a lifelong experiencer. I love to experience new things, especially new places and new cultures and new foods. And I was a little nervous to post about my upcoming retreat, because this has been on a professional bucket list of mine for a long time. And I was having a little freak out moment. Probably won't be the last one between now and October. But she said, you have manifested this. You've manifested this. And it's because you set your mind and your mindset to say, I visualized it. I visualized this retreat. I visualized the energy of the women that were there. I visualized the laughter, the sense of community. I visualized some of the activities that we're going to do while we're there. The sound healing, the yoga, the meditation, the journaling. It was at my core. And I go back to a saying, and I don't know where it came from. It's not mine, but I don't know who to contribute it to or attribute it to, is where your mind goes, your energy flows. And I've been going through some things in my work life. This is my business. This is a business that I do, but my work life, and I've had to remind myself. I've had to remind myself of where my energy is going, where my mind is going, so my energy is going there. I've had to reframe it. I've had to flip it. But the last little bit, like this retreat, although it has been in my soul for very many years, this has come together in the last few weeks. It has, like, everything has just, it was divine intervention. It was divine planning, because the facility was available. The people that are coming, that are interested, that are providing some activities for us were available. Like, it just worked out, right? That's where my energy had been flowing for so long, and it was time. That's where my mind was flowing. That's where my energy was flowing. So I say all this to say to you that if you want transformation, whatever that transformation is, whether it's to get out of anger, get out of fear, get out of sadness and grief, get out. These feelings are real. They're all real. And you have a right to those feelings, and I value you and your emotions. I am not ignoring your emotions at all. I see you, I feel you, I hear you. But if you are ready to start the process of moving forward or moving through some of those emotions, or all of them, we've got to stop giving them energy. And some of them are harder than others, and I get it. I get it. And some of them, and they're different for every person and every situation. I get that too. I see that and I hear that. I just want you to be open to changing your own inner dialogue and changing where your mind is going so your energy can flow elsewhere. Okay? And let me give you an example. I've heard from clients before things like, I'm too fat, I'm so fat, I'm not healthy, I eat horrible, I can't wear that, I shouldn't wear that, I can't go do this with my kids, whatever the case. And some of this may be true. Maybe you can't wear a certain piece of clothing, or maybe you're not eating as healthy as you could be. Some of those are facts. But what if you said, I'm choosing to eat healthier, or I am working toward a healthier body? We can reframe that, and we can change the energy of that. Because when we start doing the shouldn'ts and the can'ts and all the negativity, that is low vibration, low frequency. And we want to up that, right? We want to feel good. We want to feel like on a high vibe, right? So I am choosing to feel, even if I'm choosing to feel better, whatever that is for you, I am choosing to move my body, right? We've talked about on a previous chat before the difference between I got to and I get to, right? And you can go back and look at that. I got to get up and exercise. Change it to, I get to get up and exercise. I get to get up and I get to move my body. Okay? It's those little things to start reframing, start changing our inner dialogue, to change, transform our mind and energy into a different level, right? because that's what I've had to do with the work situation. I have put a lot of positive energy into this retreat, and I'm so excited about this retreat. And that's where my energy has flowed, and will flow for the next few months. And so put yourself, when you're thinking about how you want to transform, what does that look like? And let's change it a little bit. Let's change it a little bit. And if by chance, if anybody's on, I don't see anybody on, but if you are on and you're giving me comments, I cannot see them. So I do apologize. There's no way here for me to sort of, I don't have another device out here to look to see if someone is typing anything. So if you are here, I will go back and read them after I'm done here. I did pull 2 cards for us. The first one is get focused. It says, I attract what I want. First, I get clear on what it is I desire. I envision it for a minute or more every day, feeling how it would feel to have this in my life, which is exactly what I did with this retreat. What I would do, how I'd react, who I'd tell, I picture it all. That's exactly what I did. Through my continual alignment with my desires, they begin to flow into my physical reality in divine timing. This card sums up this retreat that I'm putting on. And this is what I'm asking you to think about doing when you're thinking about your transformation. And the second card that came out was expansive. And it says under there, every day I'm learning new things and expanding into my highest potential. But what I heard when this card came out was, when you get focused and you start changing that mindset to more of a high vibe, high frequency type thinking instead of the low stuff, you start to expand. And your energy starts to expand to the positive instead of always focusing on the negative and shrinking. It's focusing on the positive and it's expanding. Okay. I hope you all have a great rest of your Wednesday. Thank you for taking a listen to this and a watch. Again, if you're in the United States, I hope you celebrate the 4th of July. I hope you have a safe holiday. Lots of people are off tomorrow, which is Thursday and Friday. So you got a 4-day week. Or maybe you're saving your celebration for the weekend. Either way, I hope it's safe and you were healthy. And I did forget to wish my Canadian friends on here about Happy Canada Day. I have learned so much about Canada Day in the last couple of days. So I hope you had a enjoyable and relaxing and safe Canada Day on the 1st. So hope you have a great rest of your Wednesday. Great weekend, and I hope to see you all soon.